What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media. Give me just 1 second. Set this up. Hold on. All right, I am live. Hope everyone's doing well. Take these off real quick. I'll turn this light on as well. Figure I'd go live with you guys. I got StreamYard back, and everything. So, why not? So I'll drop the link here in a second. Appreciate all you guys for showing up today. Let's see who we got. Adam Woodard. Roll Tide in that, Ballard. Roll Tide, buddy. Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. Isn't that shoot, that's an actor, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Clint Eastwood, yeah. He I've heard of him. Yeah, I've heard of him. But welcome, sir. Rylan White, good to see you. Illinois basketball ranked 5th, 3-0. That's pretty good, man. Good start so far for them. Appreciate you reaching out a couple weeks ago to do a stream on Illinois. Illinois, I guess. The S is silent. We got some stuff we want to talk about today, and I'll drop the link in a second. But let's go ahead and get into this. How about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones? Mike Tyson fighting for the first time in a long time. And shoot, man. I mean, it was incredible, man. Mike Tyson, everyone was talking about it. You know, my dad kind of grew up like a boxing fan, so he kept talking about it a bit, and I was looking forward to it. I didn't actually see the fight itself. We had family plans, so we were, out of town and everything for Thanksgiving. So I didn't actually see the actual fight, but it is what it is. Mike Tyson, I guess it was literally just an exhibition match, right? It was a draw, so there was no actual winner. It was a draw, and I got the article right here on CBS Sports. And I'm quoting this. The fight was a little rough around the edges, with neither man committing to a true volume of strikes. Neither seemed to throw more than or two punches. I think there was a typo in there. I'm not sure. At a time before ending up in the clinch to be broken up by referee Ray Corona. Last name Corona in a year with Corona. How about that? Anyway, Tyson occasionally landed his trademark left hook at a distance while Jones showed flashes of his old self with no-look jabs and showboating to boot. I'm going to be honest. I was hyped about this fight. I hate that I missed it. See you later, Rylan. I'm getting into stuff like UFC and boxing and MMA and everything like that. I always love a good fight, good challenge, a good brawl, something like that. So I was kind of disappointed I didn't get to see the fight. Now I went back and saw some highlights of it, and both these guys looked pretty good. And of course, like I said, it ended in a draw. It wasn't anything like for boxing season or nothing. It was an exhibition match, just a fight. But it's freaking Mike Tyson, and to see him back in the ring. First off, I've never watched him. I didn't grow up with that. I didn't, but I've heard about him. He's got that weird voice and everything, and but he seems like a really cool, calm, and collected guy. But he's gonna go out there and throw some punches. Mike Tyson, right? He has that weird voice. This seems like just a good human being, and Roy Jones is a heck of a fighter. So anyway, if anyone saw the fight, Just let me know what your thoughts were on it. Again, I did not, um, you know, shoot, I didn't actually see it, but you see, and I hate to bring stuff like this up, but man, did you guys see where like Mike Tyson was saying like in his post game or post fight, I guess, press conference, man. It was great to hear from him and everything, but he said he totally smoked weed before the fight, and like it helped him a little bit. You gotta love him. You gotta love him, man. I mean, I hate to get into like drugs talk or anything like that, but I mean, come on. But anyway, it is Christmas time. Happy holidays. Thanksgiving is over. We're in the month. Well, it's still November. It's November 30th. 1 year ago today, I sat in my car and I sat in my car. We were driving on the way home last year from South Carolina again. You know, we spent Thanksgiving up there, spent Christmas in Alabama. How about the Iron Bowl, though? How about that Iron Bowl? So I last year I was sitting in my car. I just didn't have any words for that missed field goal by Bulvis. I didn't have any words for the 12 men on the field. I just was like, I had no words other than, "Come on, Bama. What are you thinking? What are you doing? What?" You know, I didn't have any words going into this year. Alabama and there. Look, I'm gonna think of how I want to put this. You know, it's Bama's sweet revenge. You know, it is, and I just think the Iron Bowl is the biggest rivalry in college football. You can sit there and say, well, Auburn was ranked not even in the top 15. Bama was number one. Auburn was 22. You can sit there and say all you want to. All you want to. And that's fine. I get it. I understand. I'm not going to argue you. I'm not going to fight you over it. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'll drop the link here in a second. You can sit here and say well, it's not that big. Auburn sucks. They got this or that. Whatever, whatever. Fine. Say whatever you want. It's a rivalry where a game and one of those games where they give it everything they got. Auburn gave it everything they got, but Bama gave a lot more. You know, Auburn looked like they didn't even belong there. It was a blowout game, and I was kind of disappointed. I mean, I was happy that Alabama got revenge because of the game last year, and Mac Jones had this mindset like this is the team that I faced, that I proved myself, but it didn't end quite right. And I'm going to go into 2020. Here I am at Bryant Denny Stadium, my home turf, and I'm going to beat him. And he had that mindset, and he got the job done. And I'll just say this: I think every year, right now, I know you're going to say, well, they lost in 16, 18, whatever. The Iron Bowl is Gus Malzahn's job saver. That's what this is. There's no other way to put it for Gus Malzahn. Is he a bad head coach? He's not terrible. He's not great. He's not elite. He's decent. But it's his job saver, man. Beating Alabama or Georgia, at least one of those teams, but I think especially the Iron Bowl, look back at it. Oh, well, he lost in 18 in Tuscaloosa. Oh, he lost in 16. He lost in 14. Well, 14 was his second year. 16 was like his fourth year because he started in 13, even though he was on staff under Gene Chizik. Now it's at the point where it's his job saver. The Iron Bowl can save Gus Malzahn's job. Unfortunately, it didn't happen this year. It's now at that point. The only reason why he's still coaching this year is because he won the Iron Bowl last year. Well, he just lost it. So are they going to fire him? They might. They might not because of COVID and everything. We'll have a normal year next year, and then we'll see what happens. If he loses in 2021, to Alabama and Georgia and maybe another team or whatever, it's over for Gus Malzahn. He can hit the car, take off into the sunset or wherever you want to go. Auburn probably will let him go. It's a game. It's a job saver for Gus Malzahn. There's no other way to put that. I mean, seriously. And it was a heck of a game. Bama fans, be proud. I'm kind of disappointed in the sense that I wanted it to be a really close game. I really did. I wanted it to just be close. And unfortunately, it wasn't. But Auburn, they just struggled. I don't know what went wrong for them. Maybe you could sit there and say, hey, defense came prepared for Alabama, or Bo Nix just can't get it done. I don't know what you want to say, but I'm proud of the Tide. They had a heck of a game. They won. They got revenge. If you ask an Alabama fan, right? I'm not talking about these bandwagon my age. I'm not saying Alabama fan, but a lot my age are gonna, they're gonna leave after Saban's gone. I'll still be here. I'm always gonna love the Tide. I'm always gonna pull for them. I'll be a sportscaster and be fair about it, But if you ask an old geezer, right? If you ask an old man up the street that's been watching since Bear Bryant's time what the biggest game of the year is, 9 times out of 10 they're going to say it's the Iron Bowl. Oh, what about the Natty? What about the bowl game? Don't you want that? Yeah, right. But what did Bear Bryant say? Oh, I'd love to beat. I think he was like talking about Miami or Notre Dame. I'd love to beat that team in the championship, but nothing matters more to me than beating the Cal College on the other side of the state. And that's what Alabama did this weekend. They beat Auburn. They played them well, and they got the job done. So, yes, we can sit there and say, well, they haven't won the Natty in this many years or whatever, and they still got work to do and everything. And yeah, that's a fair and accurate statement. I would fully agree. But man, they beat Auburn, and they did it in dominant fashion. I mean, they just did. And Mac Jones, you're saying here, he looked freaking awesome. Mac Jones is Mac Jones. The Joker gone wild, you know? So, I mean, it was incredible to see. And Auburn put some points up. Don't get me wrong. They didn't shut them out. But, man, Bo Nix just could not get anything going whatsoever. And Alabama comes out victorious on top in the Iron Bowl, getting revenge. And Gus Malzahn in a position now where what are you going to do? What are you going to do? 40, what was it? 42-13, right? I mean, shoot. The Iron Bowl is a big rivalry, right? It doesn't matter how good or bad the season's been. When both of these teams play, and I said this in the preview video, when they play each other, they get together, and that's the game that matters. Even for Alabama, it is. So, heck of a game. Good job, Alabama. But Gus Malzahn, it's his job saver. So where do you go now, Auburn? What are you going to do? Are you looking at him saying, hit the bricks, eh? Kick rocks out on the street, Jack. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Auburn fan? You going to fire him now? Is Auburn in a position? Is this what this is now? Are they in a position where they want to get rid of him because they know it's not working out? He hasn't done what he was hired to do, right? Yeah, he was hired to beat Alabama. He was hired to win you the SEC. He won it one time in 2013, like his first year. But what did he do after that? He did nothing. A couple good recruiting classes, win the Iron Bowl 4 years after he was hired. He won it in 13, 4 years later in 17, won it last year. I guarantee you, if Alabama had made that field goal, found a way to get the ball back last year, and won the game, Gus Malzahn's out. That saved his job. Are they going to let him go after the season? We're going to find out pretty soon, folks. I think they're at a point now where it's like, you better not lose a ball game. We're in position to make a bowl game. We're at a good position to run and make a New Year's Six bowl or something outside of that, like the Citrus Bowl or whatever. Win us this, and we'll see what happens. Maybe you can sit there and say, well, it was at Bryant Denny. Okay, that's fair. I don't blame you. Yeah, it's at Bryant Denny. Anyway, I mean, look, you're in a position right now, Auburn, where, you know, for Auburn, you can find a better head coach than Gus Malzahn, but for Auburn right now, all the coaches are being taken. We'll go get Mike Locksley. No, he's at Maryland. Steve Sarkisian, he's at Alabama. He's not going to Auburn. If he's leaving, he's not going to Auburn. Pete Golding, too young to be a head coach. He's not there yet. You know? Oh, Dabo. No, he loves Clemson. Who are you going to get? They're in a position. Auburn is in a position right now where Gus Malzahn is their only hope. Is he terrible? He's not a terrible coach. He's not terrible. He's not elite. He's decent. He's average, middle of the line is what I would call him. So I don't know who Auburn's going to get. I don't know when they're going to let Malzahn go. Probably when his contract's up. But who are they going to find? You're not bringing back Chiswick. Heck, even Chiswick after 2010. But Gus Malzahn, the offensive coordinator, while he was there, by the way, that's how he got the job at Auburn to begin with. They didn't just find him off the street. Chiswick ain't coming back. Tuberville, no. He's a senator. Whatever. So anyway, it's a job saver for Gus Malzahn, especially at Jordan Hare, which it'll be there next year. But even at Bryant, well, we lost because we were on the road. We lost because we went to Tuscaloosa. Whatever. You know, Bama's won at Jordan Hare. I mean, it's been since 2015, 5 years, but whatever. You know, anyway. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Something happened with the computer, but it's all good now. But anyway, like I was saying, it's a job saver for Gus Malzahn. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link and get you guys on. I was going to see who all we got in the chat. I see Shannon Mitchell. Good afternoon. RMF Tide. Ballard. Uncle Lou says now hiring traffic reporter. Email for details. Yeah, speaking of, what's up, Chess Hall? Cajun Chris. Clint Eastwood. Rylan White. Adam Woodard. Appreciate all you guys for showing up. I really appreciate that. What's up, Sam Bell? How you doing? Traffic reporter AWOL on the Eisenhower. 30 minutes to the post office on the Ryan. Look out for semi-car accident just south of Kennedy. Yeah. What's up, Jerome? Crap talking Pruitt, because I don't cuss, but welcome, ma'am, because I've been told that's a woman, not a dude. Anyway, I dropped the link if anyone wants to join in. Feel free to. It's up to you. We can talk about the Iron Bowl. We can talk about whatever the heck you want to, sports-wise. But again, like I said before it cut me off, I mean, the Iron Bowl is a job saver for Gus Malzahn. There's no other way around it. And he's probably getting fired after this season. What's up, Sam Bell?
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing good about you?
I'm doing great, man.
What you been up to?
Just got back from South Carolina for Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving week?
Good.
What's up, Jeff Webster?
Outbound Kennedy flowing well up to O'Hare. Look out for an accident on 40 at around the 28,000 block. We're good to Aurora on Mannheim Road, and as usual, you can expect the normal traffic jams around the Gold Coast up on Lakeshore Drive. That's your Chicago traffic.
Hey, is TikTok Chess on there?
He was in the comments. I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but he did show up.
He better run and hide.
Who, Cheshall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
JDW, I'm going to remember that because next time in Big Ball Days stream, I'm going to block you from his stream, okay? Hush.
Yeah.
What did I do now, Sam?
You need to hush your mouth because it's going to get you in trouble, JW. I respect you, man, but TikTok Chessall doesn't need to be brought up right now, so keep it quiet.
So how about so I guess Nick Saban's back this week. We got LSU instead of Arkansas, which if you ask me, I really don't care if Alabama plays Arkansas or not. I'm happy about the LSU game. So, I mean, are we going to sit here and say that maybe LSU wasn't making excuses a couple of weeks ago?
LSU is going to be Alabama this Saturday.
Oh, my gosh. Stop. Now, Sam,
don't embarrass yourself.
I mean,
LSU's going to beat Bama because I want to see Bama on Uncle Lou, your season's over video, and I have not seen
so the fact that you want to see them on the your season is over video, that automatically means that LSU is going to win. That's what you're basically saying.
Yeah.
Sam Bell controlling the games for us here in college football. Sam, we appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Yes. I have. Sam is going to see. He will see Alabama on Uncle Lou, your season is over video. He'll see it on January 7th when Alabama's season ends with Saban holding the national championship trophy. That's when
I think it'll be more like the 12th because I think the Natty's on like January 11th. But either way, yeah. That our season will be over then, in a good way.
LSU is about to be prison raped.
RMF Tide going to put a foot up in the rear end this weekend. Yeah, pretty much.
I really think, the Iron Bowl. You know, I knew players and had classes with players and interacted with players when I was there as a student in the late '80s.
Yeah.
The players and the coaches don't get as worked up for the Iron Bowl as the fans do.
Oh,
That's a
really?
that's a fan base game. But the
Yeah.
players, I've just got a sneaky feeling that the Alabama players really, really want LSU's ass for last year. And I think if they get a chance to really slobber knock Coach O and the Tigers, they're going to do it. I
Yeah.
really think this has become a little personal for the players, which the Iron Bowl, surprisingly, people don't. The Bama fans, Auburn fans, it's a fan game. You ask the Auburn or the Alabama players, they want to win the Iron Bowl, but they don't. They're not as worked up as the fan base is.
Yeah.
I think LSU is going to beat Bama because LSU won last year. They lost.
Yeah, but
LSU
that's more
lost
of
a
a
lot of
reason.
players. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. LSU
Go
won
ahead.
last year, but this year LSU lost a lot of players. But
Yes.
I think because LSU's been off for COVID-19 for 2 weeks now,
Something like that.
I think because when that time 2 weeks went by, I think LSU had the chance to regroup and they'll come in to Alabama and beat them this Saturday because of that. That's how I
Sam,
see it.
Sam,
Yes,
LSU
sir.
played Texas. LSU played Texas A&M Saturday. They scored 7 points
Yeah, right?
very, very late in the game. Bama put 52 points on Texas A&M and called off the dogs in doing it. They're going to obliterate LSU.
I think LSU is going to beat away Alabama. What do you think?
Now, look, could they score? Maybe, like a touchdown. But I mean, come on. They're not. It's a. It all comes down to this. They lost so much. Are they terrible? They're not terrible, but they aren't. They're a little bit worse than we expected. We expected them to take a hit, but not like this. But Alabama's got a revenge factor because of last year's game. When's the last time they lost to a team twice? Twice in a row. I think Ole Miss and
Uh,
14-15.
yeah.
They're a
I
good
just,
revenge
I just
team.
want to
I'm
see,
telling
I
you.
just want to see Alabama on Uncle Lou stuff. But if Alabama beats LSU, so be it. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Alabama's given up 57 points in their last 5 games. So that defense that everybody's been making fun of and laughing at is giving up 11 points a game. They're strangling people. Now listen, Florida is going to score on Alabama.
Right.
Florida's going to score in the 30s. I think Florida. I think Trask throws for 4 touchdowns, maybe 5.
Right.
And oh my God, Alabama's going to give up 35, 38 points, and they're going to score 59.
What the,
Only Alabama is going to, well, not
can you guys
Alabama.
hear me?
Yes,
Uh,
I hear you, Ballard.
Okay. Yeah,
Kentucky.
it's acting weird on my laptop. Hold on 1 second.
If Florida's going to get the SEC championship, they got to beat Tennessee to get there, and that's a fact.
Yeah, I just joined in on my phone.
Oh, all right, I got to step out for a minute. I'll come back here in just a few. I got to step away for a bit.
Where
You
do you
there,
go,
Sam?
Ballard?
I'm right here. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
working on my computer. It's having some trouble. So I real quick joined in on my phone, but I'm still here. Um, but anyway,
How come LSU's not doing so good? I thought they were going to
Oh,
win
I mean,
back-to-back national championships.
you thought they went back to back? You know how hard it is to
Yeah,
repeat, and you realize everything they lost, right?
yeah, but because the quarterback I thought this quarterback they have right now was going to be good.
Miles Brennan. I mean,
Yeah,
look. Had them before the whole 10 game only, like 10 game conference only thing. I had them. I think 9-3, maybe 10-2, something like that. Not losing a whole lot, but COVID hit. You lose players, and I mean, you're gonna take a hit. There's no other way around that. What's up, sports expert?
well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
When JDW comes back on, I'm going to get off here.
All right.
LSU lost to Texas A&M. Is that what you're saying?
Me?
Yeah, JW. Texas A&M beat LSU or something.
Yeah, but A&M's actually they haven't lost since Alabama. I don't think. I think they're still. Let me see. I'm looking at the standings here. Yeah, they're 6-1. A&M's ranked fifth in the country. See, this is a team that's not getting enough credit. Seriously, they're not getting enough credit. Now you can sit there and say, "What do you mean they're ranked fifth in the country?" I mean, like we're not talking about them like we are Clemson or Bama or Ohio State or even Florida or whatever. I mean, I just I feel like they're the forgotten team. We keep forgetting, like, oh yeah, they're ranked in the top 10 with only one loss to Alabama. I mean, we could. I think quite a bit would have to happen. Like they'd have to hope Clemson somehow loses to Notre Dame if they lose the ACC title.
Here's what I believe. I believe LSU is going to go into Alabama and win this Saturday.
Okay,
I don't know.
7-3 for 10 games. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, RMF Tide. 6-1. I think maybe. I guess talking about A&M. Texas A&M could get in, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it either. But at the same time, don't count them out.
Yeah,
A lot can happen. I think they need chaos.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
need chaos to get in. I think.
Don't count them out.
What'd you say?
Don't count LSU.
Anyway, we got some basketball. Basketball's back. Alabama. Hold on. Let me see here. Winning their first game on Wednesday, 81-57 over Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State, not a good team. Alabama off to a great start. They got a game tonight, the Maui Invitational, 9:30 on ESPN2. They're a 2.5-point favorite. Am I worried as a Bama fan? Yes. They're looking at this game and saying they basically are saying it's a 50-50 game. Anything could happen. Not going to be a bad loss for Alabama if they lose this game. Because Stanford's a good team. But
I'm a big Tennessee ball fan, Ballard.
yeah, Yeah, I'm here. Could you hear any of that?
Well, I'm a big Tennessee basketball fan. You know that.
Yeah. Are you confident in this year?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They should be pretty good. They were good last year. They just had some tough games, I think, for Tennessee is what happened. And I think some consistency problems.
Well, once we play Bama, we're gonna rip you guys apart.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's a fact. We're gonna rip you from limb.
Yeah. What's up, Pizza Woman? How's it going?
Cause we got a bunch of good recruits this year.
Yeah, I've seen that, man. You got some good point guards and everything on your roster.
Yeah, but I've not seen them play yet.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, y'all are
they're on COVID-19 right now.
currently ranked 13.
We haven't played, man.
Yeah.
Is JW a Bama? Is he a Bama fan too?
Webster, yeah.
In basketball too?
I'm not sure exactly.
When Tennessee beats Bama, I'm gonna get the final laugh.
In football or basketball?
Basketball, when we beat Bama, I'm gonna get the final laugh.
I'm sure you will, Sam.
Cause I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, Tennessee was a good team last year, had a good chance to make a run at the tournament. Alabama, not so much of a chance. So I don't know. And y'all didn't lose a whole lot, did you?
No, we didn't lose a lot. No, we did not.
Hmm.
We're gonna come in there and we're gonna take care of business, and we're gonna give Alabama a loss.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you guys are good. I know, but listen, you're good in football. We're just gonna
Yeah.
spank you at the end of the day when it's done with.
Right.
Right. And you're gonna admit to yourself, Tennessee's better than Bama in basketball.
Oh, I'll admit
I'll
that.
admit that.
Why is it acting like?
Well, when that game comes, we might make a bet or something.
Maybe we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Come on, JW, get back up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. I think Tennessee's set up for a pretty good year, but look, the same can be said for Alabama. Even for Alabama, and I know that Kentucky and Auburn are in the way of every other team in the SEC this year. And that's how it's going to be until someone like Bruce Pearl is gone at Auburn and Calipari's gone. It's Calipari at Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. But
Calipari's gonna be easy to beat this year.
yeah, you think so? Well, I mean, okay, they just lost to
Are they
Richmond.
right? I don't know.
They were ranked number 10. We'll see what the new poll looks like when it comes out, but they just lost to Richmond, who was unranked, by the way. So I don't know. Maybe it's not Kentucky's year this year.
Well,
Maybe we'll see.
Tennessee year. It's our year.
Maybe. Well, you are ranked in the top, at least the top 15. And shoot, Kentucky, they were ranked 10. They're now at 20. Tennessee hasn't really played yet. And
Because
I
of
don't know,
COVID.
man. You're right. Ranked 13. You're the highest ranked SEC team, so this could be the year.
We played December
What about you?
2nd.
December 2nd. That's coming up this Wednesday. 2 days.
And we're playing Gonzaga.
Oh yeah, that'll be tough, man. Gonzaga's really good.
Well, we're gonna beat Gonzaga. Watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Hey,
in there.
give me 1 second.
Gonzaga's not winning. Period.
Sorry about that. I will say this real quick. Buccaneers. 7-5. Still a few games left, like 4 games. They got at the home. They're home against the Vikings, at the Falcons, at the Lions, home against the Falcons. I think they could sweep that. I think they could do that. And again, I have to look at the record and then look at the rest of the games to remind myself that it's not as bad as I think it is. I didn't know Carter was live, so I do apologize for that. But I think the Bucs are in a position they could pretty much take the division, or at least take a wild card spot. I think they definitely make a wild card spot and go from there. But they could finish 11-5 if they run the table and win out. I don't think they can afford another loss. And I said that last week too. But this is the Chiefs. Come on, you lost. The losses are not bad. 2 times to the Saints. You lost to the Chiefs. Okay, defending champs. The Rams. They're going to win their division most likely. So, I mean, that's it. Bucks fans, it's not as bad as we're thinking it is. I got to remind myself that. I feel like every time they lose, it's like, oh, man, I hope we can still make it. Of course they can still make it. They got a chance. It ain't over. Just got to – I don't think they can afford another loss, really. But if they can win the last three or 4 games, they'll be good. So, anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. I just wanted to do a stream back home. I just want to talk with guys. So, anyway, That'll pretty much do it for this live stream. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Shannon Mitchell, Adam Woodard, Pizza Woman, RMF Tide, Sports Experts, Jerome Pruitt, Sam Bell, thanks for coming on. Webster came on for a bit. Thank you, sir. Uncle Lou, Cajun Chris, TikTok Chess Hall. Go sub him up. Don't forget on Professional Sports Show. I'll talk to him about whose channel we're going to do it on since we didn't do it this weekend. We'll see. But go sub him up. Go say hello to Chess. Clint Eastwood, Bills fan, Ryland White. Appreciate all you guys for showing up. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Thanks for showing up and watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Y'all have a good day. Roll Tide, roll. See you guys later.